Let's talk some defense. We got the Cleveland Browns versus the Eagles defense. We got a four-man front up here, four-man front, and it's their run front. And so we got a three technique right here with Carter. And we're going to talk about Jalen Carter. And we got a 2-eye right here. And we got a 5 technique outside and got a 9 technique over here. These are my Georgia boys inside. Probably your starting group for the Eagles soon, real soon. So I'm looking at Jalen Carter right here. Now, I don't know their defense. Either he's spiking to the A gap, he's taking a step in here and knocking this back. And if that's the case, he did a hell of a job. Hell of a job. Now, I would like for him to take this hand off his pad right here. See this hand right here? He got it on his thigh pad, right? I want him to hang that hand every time. I want him to hang that hand every time because I want you to be able to strike faster. I don't care if you're running a stunt step or whatever, hang that hand. Now, I hope that he don't do this when he steps inside because he gives it away every time, okay? That's something that he's got to look at and see if he's doing this when he's moving, okay? Hang that hand, okay? Now, if he's spiking to the A gap, like I said, this is a hell of a play by him. And he was physical. He set a new line of scrimmage. He did everything right. He got his A gap taken care of. This guy responsible for this A gap. We got both A gaps taken care of. Now, if he's spiking, that means that these linebackers got to come right now. There's no A gap for him to have. As soon as this guard pull, you got to have good eyes. As soon as this guard pull on this counter, as soon as this guard pull, he got to come right now. He got to go. If this is a spike into the A gap, then these linebackers, they got to come right now. You got to come right now, okay? Because the A gaps are taken care of. And when this guy pull, the B gap's gone. As soon as he pull, the B gap's gone. This guy's going to give a wall block right here to Barnett. He's going to wall it off. He's going to step down, show his numbers, wall it off. Because it's a counter backside. This guard is pulling, okay? So Barnett can fold back underneath and be a guy for cutback. Help out cutback. Now we got a safety down here somewhere. Safety down here that's going to come up and run support. He got to be another guy for that cutback too, just in case he come back over top. Because they got this linebacker going over the top. Now I don't know if these linebackers planned this right or how they got them playing, but they came over the top. He came and he jumped outside here. But if even Nolan, we'll talk about Nolan. Nolan did a hell of a job coming down here and closing this off. He do a good job at this. So as soon as he got these down blocks, Nolan came and he met this guard right about here. He really closed it way off. He made these gaps in here so much smaller. And he took away these gaps outside here. He took away all this outside here. He made these smaller. So he met this guard right here. This guard pull, he met him right here. Great job. Hell of a job by him. He's going to get some playing time. And these guys going to get a lot of playing time. If not the starters for the season. Who knows? You know, I know they got Fletch still there and some other guys still there, but they got to get these guys ready to play. This the future right here. This the future right here. Okay? Down block, down block, down block, close. Let's talk Jalen Carter. Okay? If this is a spike, he did a hell of a job, like I said. But if it's a 3 technique with the back being offset, he can loosen up. Make it hard on this guy to reach him or do anything. Make it hard for this double team to knock him up out of there, okay? With the back offset, the back can only run downhill here or cross formation. That's 2 options to this running back gap, okay? And so therefore, if it's a 3 technique, a true 3 technique, he can loosen up, get some knockback, maintain his outside half for this B gap, and he'll be good to go. But I think they got a spike in here. He did a hell of a job, okay? Let's run it, and then we'll see what's up. And this guy did a hell of a job. Nolan did a hell of a job. He's going to get some playing time. He's physical. He ain't afraid of contact. Here we go. Look at that. Look at what he did to this guard. If this a spike, then I want him running my spikes all the time. I hope he get it every time. Because he destroyed the line of scrimmage right here. He got his A gap taken care of. Okay, he got control of the guy. And see, if he didn't put that hand on his thigh pad and hung that hand, he'll probably have that hand in a better position on this guy. Okay? But let's go back to what I was talking about earlier. You're going to see him spike inside, knock it back. Look at that. Destroyed this. Backers come, backers come. Now, Barnett can fold. He can fold right here. And this guy got to come down and run support right now. There's no threat of pass. You saw the guard pull. You see the running back got the ball in his hand already. He can come down and run support right now. Come down and run support right now. Okay? Getting up through there, getting up through there. And look right here at Nolan. Man, I love the way he play. He's physical. He meeting this guy all the way down here. This is where Jalen Carter lined it up at. He lined up right here. He meeting this guy. Look at this hole. How small he made this hole. This linebacker's coming through here. Now he got to come fast. He got to come fast, and Barnett got to fold. Okay. Right here, the decision for the A-gap player, the 2-eye, is that he can actually squeeze this off and maybe even use Jalen, squeeze it off, and fall back underneath and make a play there too. Now he's late. I don't know. He got to make a decision fast whether he's going to U-turn this. I mean, he's going to go around this center, or he's going to jack this center up and come back this way and be help in the defense. Okay? The way they play, I would assume that they actually jack this guy up and be able to fall back around here to help out. So there should be a whole lot of yards on this play. Not with Nolan doing what he's doing. The linebackers feeling the way they feeling. Okay? And with Jalen destroying this guard the way he's destroying this guard. Now we need run support, okay, and we need a fold. We need a fold to help out. They shouldn't get many yards on this play, okay? Everybody else seems like in good position. Even if Nolan wanted to spill this and spill it outside, he would be right here in good play. But I don't think they teach spill. I think they teach come down and meet it deep as you can. Take all this space, inside space away. Take all the air out of this inside space. And then make it small for these guys to make plays. Now, I will say this. If Jalen would have hung his hand on this play instead of putting it on his thigh, he would be able to strike more with that hand and have more control of this guy, more separation of this guy, and maybe even stunt down here, knock it back, and fall back in here and make this play. Okay? Strike it, knock it back, and fall back and help on this play. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that he got to start looking at, how he can make himself a better player. Just little things, guys. In the NFL, there's little things that make you a better player. But right here, look like everybody's. I'd rather see him. I want to see him go attack this center. You got to using a 2-eye. Now a lot of times in the 2-eye, it's hard to get back to a center because you're attacking the guard, right? The pulling guard that just pulled on you, you're attacking him, right? So a lot of times it's best to go ahead and go around, U-turn this, and try to make a play that way and let these guys go because you got a guy he can fold and take your spot. Barnett can fold and take your spot here, run support here, okay? So a lot of times it's best to, like, if you shoot your hands at this 2-eye, you're going to be up the field. You might well just go around, U-turn it, take away all the cut back for this A-gap backside, and Barnett can fold. Because there's no B-gap anymore. The guard just pulled. The B-gap's gone. It's only an A-gap, and Barnett's outside with a wall block. He can fold back and help out. This guy runs support, and we're good to go, okay? But he did a hell of a job. Jalen Carter did a hell of a job knocking this back. Only thing I can say about him is that he need to hang that hand so he can strike better. He got it on his thigh, and that's going to cause him to be late in the strike sometime. You want to hang that thing, get used to hanging that hand so you can strike blocks in front of you, and you have more control of this guy, okay? Nolan, you did a hell of a job. Hell of a job by Nolan. Getting out here, taking all the air out of this defense inside, making their jobs a lot easier, making these spaces a lot easier. If he come in and run support, we got to play. Fold, we got to play, okay? Fold, we got to play. So let's go ahead and finish the play, and you'll see what I'm saying. See? Run support got to get on there. See, Barnett did fold, but run support got to come faster. Run support got to come faster. This guy almost got out of there. He almost got out of there because we got to be a little bit faster with our run support, and Barnett did a good job of folding to save the day. So let's go back, and I'm just going one more time. The back's all set, okay? Let's talk about my man here, okay? He's a 2-eye. The back is all set to you. You can get looser. Put this foot inside of his inside foot. Put this foot right inside of his inside foot. Give yourself more leverage because you know this ball got to come here, but got to come here. That's exactly what it did. It came here, okay? Put the outside foot right inside of his inside foot, and you have a good alignment, a real good alignment, okay? Okay, Barnett's fine on the outside. And then right here, Jalen, if it's a 3 technique, loosen up. Loosen up. Backs away from you. They can only run it downhill here, or cross the formation here. Loosen up. But I think they got you doing a spike move, which I mean you taking this inside foot, you step in here, you getting it up the field, and you did a hell of a job if that's the case. He did a hell of a job. He destroyed this if that's the case. Okay? And now here, Nolan did a hell of a job. These guys down block, and he came and closed. He closed and he met this guy deep as he can meet him. Because these down blocks tell you it's run at you. It's coming right at you. Somebody gonna kick you out. So he closed and he met this way down in here. This is where he met this guy at. Took away all the air out of these inside holes and made it easy for these guys to do their job. Sometimes in this 2 hour, I just explained to you guys, you're attacking the inside shoulder of this guard. Now, he need to get off the ball. They need to get off the ball, right? They need to shoot their hands. From the ground, shoot your hands. Shoot your hands. You may get a piece of this guy. It makes it easier for you to U-turn this thing and come back door and be involved on this play, okay? So you just need to shoot his hands. And then right here, Barnett doing a good job outside. He's going to get a wall block. See what I'm saying? So I think they're teaching these guys, to play back. On a pull, you play back to the center. Now, the way we taught it when I was with the Eagles, we taught it to shoot your hands to the inside half of this guard. If he blocked back, we're going to U-turn to get in the hip pocket of this guy. And these guys made a lot of plays doing that. Now, if you're going to play it this way, then my man got to knock this back, maintain his A-gap outside leverage, and maybe fold back underneath. When Jalen get up the field right here, because you know you got a spike, he can fold right underneath. Sometimes you can use this guy as a guy that can take him off. You can take this guy off with this guy because he's spiking, and you hit this, knock it back, and then fold underneath also. So there's a lot of ways they could, defense this play. Guys just got to know how to do the job, and gain that proper leverage on these plays. Okay, so bottom line, he's spiking, he knocked back, great job. Nolan is meeting it downhill, good job. Derek Barnett got a wall block right here. These dudes are walling him off. He just folded underneath, good job. They come right now. It actually probably could have triggered a little bit faster. These guys could have came a little bit faster, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing this guard pull, and especially my guy, they can come a little bit faster. Right here, he can come down and run support a little bit faster. You got to play. But a good job of Derek folding back and saving the day right here. But right here, this guy knocking this back, if he get his hands on this guy, and not put that hand on his thigh pad, then he gain leverage, he gains some knockback, he can make this play, okay? He truly can make this play. All you can do is knock it back, knowing that you took care of your A-gap. You see this ball come across your face. As soon as the ball crosses your face, Jalen's face, he can snatch and come back out here and be a part of this play. So you just got to get his separation. You know, even though you stepping inside, you got to be able to strike with your hands, get separation, and fall back and help, okay? Overall, good job up front. Closing. Good job closing, meeting that deep as you can meet it. Jalen, if it's a spike move, great job. If it's a 3 technique, then you need to knock this back and maintain that B gap. Good job in the A gap because they got you guys playing back to the center. Now knock the center back. Be physical on the center. Strike the center and knock him back, and you probably can use Jalen, who's coming in this A gap, and fold right off of it. Or you can use his body to knock him off of you and fold right underneath to be in on the play too. But you got to knock it back and maintain your A gap because you don't want them to get this ball and then he cut it back. He cut it back here, okay? You don't want him to get this and cut it back here. So overall, good job on the defense. I mean, what they got, 2-3 yards? Not a bad job at all. But it could have been better. Could have been a lot better. Just doing the little things different and little techniques better, okay? But overall, good job by the Eagles defense.